Hi everyone, my name is Celeste. Welcome and thank you for being here. Today's class is going to be focused on strengthening our glutes. And before we begin, I would like to explain a little bit why we're doing what we're doing. So if you don't fancy listening to me chatting about glutes, then feel free to skip me all the way up to this minute and go ahead and start with the workout. So why would we want to have strong glutes? Well, it turns out that your glutes are a very helpful bunch of muscles. On the one side, they help support your low back, and so when they are weak and not firing up when they are supposed to, then it might happen that a lot of the pressure goes to your low back, creates discomfort, and let's be honest, we don't want that. Another thing your glutes are very helpful for is the position of your hips and your knees. And so, again, if they're not activating when they have to, you might see the hips dip to the sides, even your knees might drop to the inside, and of course, it will carry down to your feet as well. Now, in our everyday lives, we spend a lot of time sat down, on a chair, on a couch, on the tube, on a train, you name it. And so the glutes spend a lot of time not working and really not active, and so the rest of the body will have to compensate somehow for the lazy glutes. So today's class is going to be focused on strengthening them glutes, and so we can create a better balance throughout our low body, but also our upper body as well. Without further ado, let's get to the workout. Okay, so for today's class, I'm going to be using a resistance band of sorts. If you do not own one, don't worry at all. All the exercises can be done without it. It's just to add extra tension if you would like to. So if you have a resistance band, bring it to you. If you have blocks as well, anything that you know will support your practice, please bring everything to you and let's get started. Okay, so first things first, sensory before motor. So let's give some sensory warm-up to our legs. We're gonna start on our hips and use your hands. You can make fists with your hands as well to stroke and rub your hips, the sides of your hips. And again, use the little roller hand to roll over your low back, your sacrum. If you can go higher as well, I want to touch the mic as high as you can to give a little bit of sensory information to your spine as well. Once you are done with the hips, let's start putting our hands on our glutes and sliding them down our leg and then bringing them up through the front of the leg all the way up to the hips, and then again we go down and up, and one more time and up. And now we're gonna do some tapping. Tap your legs, tap your hamstring, tap your glutes, wake them up, tell them that you're gonna use them right now. All right, all the way down to your leg, at the front, your shins, your knees, your thighs. Okay, cool. Now, if you want to do this sat down, it's good as well, but we're gonna grab one foot and we're just gonna give again, as well, some sensory information, right? You can rub first, just a very, very light touch, and then maybe you might do add some pressure, so like little massage. Separate your toes, nice, and then we change the foot, and again, first, some rubbing. Maybe if your feet are cold, you can warm your toes, like myself right now. And then some little massage, your heels, then spread the toes one by one. Amazing, well done. Now let's grab the resistance band. We're gonna go in and we're gonna place it above your knees, kind of like where your thighs begin, okay? All right, cool. So we're gonna come to one side of the mat. You start in the one that you like the most. And so we're gonna feet parallel, toes facing the front. Inhale and grow tall, grow long. Let's take one releasing breath. Inhale through the nose. Let your belly expand, your chest expand, and exhale and let it out. Well done. Now we're gonna go into a slight squat position, but not super deep, kind of half the way. Try to be mindful of the knees not collapsing to the inside. So we're gonna need our inner arch of the foot engaged and lifting up. The knees, if you are wearing the resistance band, are gonna have to resist the pressure of the band. And so what we will do is we're gonna do side walks. So the movement is driven from the knee, and so without losing the squat position, we're gonna open to the side. Once we reach the other top of the mat, we come back. And all this should be done with the glutes super engaged. So if you don't know if they're engaged or no, feel free to poke them and see if they are actually active while you are doing this. Because again, if we don't, the low back might take all the pressure, and it's not the idea. Come on, you've got this. If you can do it with me all the way, amazing. If you get tired before, then of course stop. If at some point you think, the resistance band, I don't want to have it anymore, of course, again, you can take it out and do this without it. We're gonna go one more to each side. We're gonna change. And team, got this. Great, stand up. Clap the bum, shake it. Great, now we're gonna do what we call zombie walks. So the idea is, we're gonna face the mat. You could do this on the floor as well. I am guiding it with the mat, but of course you could be doing this without it if you don't have one or if you don't want to. And so, what we will do is, we're gonna go again into this semi-squat position, and then we're gonna take the weight to one leg, and the other leg will go to the front and out diagonally and step. This leg will get close to the other one, and then again, to the front, diagonally, and step. And come on, we're gonna go to the front, and same way back and diagonally, back and diagonally. And again, be mindful of the knees not collapsing to the inside. Keep your feet engaged. The toes should be spread, helping you ground. Nice. You've got this. Think of all the good things that come with having strong glutes. No regrets. You've got this, you can do this. Maybe a little smile would be a good idea. Come on, team. We're almost there. Let's do one more to the front and back. And then we change. Your hands. I keep them at the front, but you could have them on your wrist, on your waist. Perfect. I said one more, let's do one more, one last one. And these you could, if you keep on doing them, you could modify the speed. For example, you could go super slow and control, or you could go super fast. You can play with this exercise. All right, now let's stand up. Woo! Again, clap those glutes, rub them. Thank you, glutes. This will be over soon, don't worry. Amazing. Okay, now we're gonna go to the mat, find the tabletop. Okay, so let's check the alignment of your tabletop. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Spine is nice and long. Tuck your chin slightly so we don't let the head drop down. We keep it in place, align with the spine. Imagine you would have something, say a broomstick, laying on your back, and you needed to keep it in place. So from here, we're gonna flex the left foot and kick through the heel up to the ceiling. And then we're gonna bring the knee to the chest and then kick up. And this we're gonna do it for 10 times, so let's go. So 1, kick up with your heel, engage the glutes, bring to chest. 2, kick up, bring to chest. 3, 4. Be mindful of not collapsing on your low back, not arching it. 6. It comes from the glute. 7, 8, 9, 10, and we keep it up there, and we're gonna do little pulses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. We drop the left knee, and now we change to the right knee. Remember, again, keep breathing. Let the air in and expand your belly and out, and slight contraction. But let's not have the core engage and kind of restraining everything there. No, let it flow with the air. All right, so let's change, and now we do with the right. Flex the foot and kick up with your heel. The hips are square, and then we bring knee to chest for 1. Kick up 2. Remember to not collapse in your low back. 4, 5, 6, 7, you've got this. 8, 9, 10. We keep it there and we pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing. Drop the knee down. You can sit back on your heels. Shake your arms up. Let's place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. 1, releasing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side it out. Well done. Come back to tabletop. Now we're gonna start with the left again. And what we will do right now is we're gonna open the knee to the side, but try not to fold your body, okay? If it opens only up to here, then it's cool. So try not to compensate. It's only the leg that is lifting to the side. So we open the knee for 1, engage the glutes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We keep it up there and we pulsate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and drop it down. Well done. We change the leg. So now we go with the right, and we open the knee to the side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep it up and pulsate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop it down. Sit back on the heels. Well done, team. Amazing. Let's again clap the bum. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna remove the resistant band. All right, and the following exercise goes like this. We're gonna be standing, and we're gonna do the walking man, I think it's called. And the idea is the following. We're gonna bring opposite elbow towards opposite knee. And then when we go down, we're gonna change the elbow and change the knee. So we're gonna be all the time standing on one leg and do in this movement that is kind of what we do when we walk. So let's start. Standing on the right leg. Place your arms like little cactus. Bring your knee to your chest, the left knee to the chest, and let's start. We cross right elbow to left knee, and then we go down and we cross left elbow to right knee for 2, for 3, and use your torso. Woo! For 4, 1 more, 5. Amazing, well done. Ooh, shake it out. Let's go to the other side. So we put the weight on our left knee, cactus the arms, and let's begin. Left knee to right, left elbow to right knee, and then we change. Up and down, of course. This can be a little bit wobbly, maybe super wobbly. 3, 2 more. 1, Come on, you've got this. Little smile. Last one. Woo, amazing. Let's do a victory dance. Well done, glutes. Great team, you're doing awesome. Okay, now let's go back to the floor. And this time what we're gonna do is good old clamps. So we're gonna have the knee in kind of an angle here. We're gonna place the other knee over it. So they're both knees stuck over each other. We're gonna place the left forearm. We're gonna start with the left forearm on the floor. Place your hand on the mat, and be mindful of having your shoulder and your elbow in line, and be mindful of not collapsing on the scapula, right? Push up. You're gonna have to be pushing up through your shoulder as well. And the idea is that we're gonna do clamps, but we're gonna lift the hips and squeeze the bum of the top, kind of like take the hips to the front and then back, and then lift, open the knee and press the glutes, engage them and press the hips up. So let's go for 20 of these. All right, so up, 1, 2, 3, keep the shoulders strong, 4, engage the glutes at the top, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 10, come on team, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Permission to collapse on the mat. This is probably very strong on the shoulder as well. And let's change the sides. So again, remember to keep the elbow under the shoulder and to push away through your elbow, right? Push the shoulder away so we don't collapse and we are all crunched down on the mat. Knees, the hips not in 90 degree, a little bit more open. Feet one over the other one, knee one over the other one. Your hand on the hip. You can even poke your glutes to see if they're engaging, on your head, whatever you fancy. And remember, we open the knee, and as we open, we lift the hips up and we press to the front. We engage the glutes. Okay, let's go. For 1, 2, 3, engage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Come on, team. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze it, and relax. You can collapse on the mat. Well done. You're doing awesome. All right, so let's stand up. Let's grab the band again. Now this time we're gonna place it kind of half the way, around half the way of your calves. Yes, that would be a good idea. And so what we're gonna do now is the following. We're gonna squat down, a low squat, and then we're gonna lift up through the hips and open one leg to the outside, bring it back, squat again, lift up, kick out, and squat. All right? We're gonna do 10 of those on each side. So we do 10 continuous on one side and then we change. All right? So let's go. Squat down, kick to the side. For 2, for 3. Be mindful of the knees not collapsing to the inside. For 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we change. Squat down and kick with the other leg. Down, kick, down. 4, 5, 6, engage the glutes, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, well done. Remove your resistance band. Perfect. Okay. So all the exercises that we have just gone through are ways to consciously activate your glutes. That is that we had to consciously tell our glutes to get active. Now it would be a good idea to train the way your glutes get activated reflexively, meaning that you don't have to tell them to get activated. They would fire up when they need to, and they would not fire up when they don't need to. A great way to accomplish this is by targeting your higher order systems, aka the lovely brain. And one way to do this is by stimulating your vestibular system. So we're gonna go through a little balance drill to finish with this workout. And we get to cool down for a little bit. So we're gonna stand on the right leg. We're gonna lift the left leg out. If this is too much, you can place your left toes on the mat. It's all good, but if you can challenge your system and just be standing on one leg, it would be a great idea. So from here, we're gonna do head movements. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the head to the right, come back to center, turn it to the left, come back to center, tilt the head to the right, come back to center, tilt it to the left, come back to center, tilt it up, come back to center, down, come back to center. Amazing. We're gonna change the leg. Stand on your left. You might probably feel your right leg working a lot, not only because the full balance is right there, but again, because we're challenging the higher order systems. So we put our weight on the left, lift the right leg up, and let's go turn to the left, come back to center, turn to the right, come back to center, tilt to the left, come back to center, tilt to the right, back to center, tilt back to center, down, back to center. Great. Shake it out. You did amazing. Okay, so now it's time to cool down. Let's give a little bit of a stretch for our legs. So let's stand wherever you want and inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge of the hips and fold forward, release the head. And so from here, we're gonna bend the right leg, place the right arm in front of your right foot, and inhale, and we sweep the left arm all the way up. Little twist. One breath here and then go down. And now we're gonna bend the left leg, straighten the right leg, and inhale and sweep the right arm up. Inhale and exhale and fold down. From here, we're gonna drop it down to the mat. Great. Let's go all the way down. Rest your back on the mat. And we're gonna cross the left ankle over the right knee. And let's try this actively. It's two opposite forces, right? So your left knee is trying to open towards the front, but your right knee is bringing the leg towards your chest. So we create these opposite forces there. Stretch the IT band. If you think this is too much actively, you can interlace your hands behind your right knee and bring this right knee to the chest. Nice, and release. Place both feet on the mat, and again, but now we change the leg. So we cross right ankle over the left knee, and we bring this left knee towards the chest, and we open the right knee the opposite way. If this is too much, again, interlace your hands, and we do the same but passively, and we can help with the right elbow to push this right knee open. Amazing. Release. Now we lift both legs up to the sky. Shake the legs, shake them out. Let your hands rest wherever you want. Amazing. Now we drop it all the way back to the floor. We can close our eyes for a little bit. Place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. And let's take a few big breaths, inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. On the inhale, we feel the belly, the chest, the whole torso expands, muscles relax, and then when we exhale, there's a slight contraction of the muscles in order to allow the air to flow out of your chest and your belly. And whenever you're ready, we are gonna make our way up to sitting. You can turn over one side and then slowly push yourself up to sitting. Amazing, well done. Let's place one hand on top of the other at the heart center. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, release through the mouth. Palms together. Thank you everyone for taking the class, for getting those glutes to fire up. And again, it is an amazing idea, and we might happen to really not use our glutes that much. So doing this workout a few times a week, if you can. If not, of course, you do you, and you do it whenever you have time. But again, great idea to work out our glutes, and a great way to also help our glutes get activated better is by working on our feet. I have a feet and ankle workout on my channel. I'm gonna link it on the description box below, so you can go ahead, check it out, and also get those feet and ankles to be mobile and working out. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. If you know anyone that would benefit from this video, please feel free to share, like, and subscribe for more weekly free content. And yeah, have a lovely week and see you very soon on the mat. Bye bye.